Today I am getting the most futuristic eyeball to ever exist. As you may know, I have some of the craziest eyeballs in the entire world with my $1 million eyeball collection. And I haven't gotten a new eyeball in a very long time, but I have been working on this futuristic eyeball for almost 1 year. And in today's video, I will be getting the most futuristic eyeball in the entire world. Now, in my collection of eyeballs, I already do have some very futuristic eyeballs, like the world's only light up eye. I got this light up eyeball made about 2 years ago, and it looks very, very cool when I wear it, but it actually lights up in the dark, and it's the first eyeball to ever do that. So I will show you. So let's go inside of the dark and look at this eyeball. It actually lights up, which is absolutely insane. And I'm pretty sure that this is still the only light up in the eyeball in the world, which is amazing. And another futuristic eyeball that I have is this spiked eye. This is actually the world's first spiked eyeball, and it is very futuristic because I am the only person in the world with a spiked eyeball, which is absolutely insane, although this eyeball is kind of scary. But another futuristic eyeball that I have in my collection, and the only one of its kind, is a color-changing eyeball right here. So I got this eyeball about 1 year ago, and this is the world's first color-changing eyeball. So when I stand right here, it's just the color gray, like a normal gray eyeball. But when I go outside in the sunlight, it actually changes to the color purple, which is the very first eyeball in the entire world to change colors. And I would show you, however, it is cloudy outside today. And another futuristic eyeball that I have is the only green screen eye in the world. Now this eyeball is very futuristic as well because it is a legit green screen as an eyeball, so I can put whatever I want on this eyeball because it's a green screen, which is insanely futuristic and the only one in the world. But you have now seen most of my futuristic eyeballs. I definitely have even more crazy futuristic eyeballs like the $100,000 diamond eyeball and even this real eyeball that might be mine. But like I said, none of these eyeballs has anything on the futuristic eyeball that I am about to get right now. I am just waiting for it to show up at my door and be delivered, but it should be here at any second. And we are going to open this thing up and see the most futuristic eyeball to ever exist. But before the eyeball gets here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because in 2026, the rest of this year, I plan on getting the craziest eyeballs ever, including the most expensive eyeball to ever exist, which will cost me almost $1 million. Right now, the most expensive eyeball in my collection costs $100,000, and it's an all diamond eye. This is the eyeball right here. This is by far one of the best eyeballs in my collection because it's made out of real diamonds with over 20 small diamonds inside of it. But this $1 million eyeball that I have been working on for the past 6 months has a big, large diamond in the center of the eyeball, and it's surrounded with real gold. And it is almost done, and I'll be showing it to you guys on a video very, very soon. But it cost me nearly $1 million, and that is just the beginning because the rest of this year, I plan on getting the craziest eyeballs ever and taking my eyeball collection to an insane new level. All right, guys, it has been about 1 hour, and I just got a notification on my phone that the eyeball has been delivered. And you might be wondering, what is this futuristic eyeball? Well, I have been working on this for almost 1 year now, and in about 10 seconds, we're gonna find out what this thing looks like. I have not even seen it yet since I came up with the idea for this eyeball, but this will be the most futuristic eyeball to ever exist because this eyeball will nearly be completely invisible. Yeah, completely invisible. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but there has been almost a year of work and effort into this eyeball to see if we can get an eyeball that will be as big as my eye socket and you can see straight through it. So we are about to find out the truth and if it actually worked. So let's open this door, grab the package, and see the most futuristic eyeball to ever exist. All right, guys, my heart is pounding, but let's open the door and see if the package is here. And yo, there's actually a package right here. So let's see if the eye's inside. So I have officially officially got the package inside of my hands, and after 1 year, we are about to open this thing up and see just what this futuristic eyeball looks like. And according to the package, this thing is huge. This envelope is ginormous, so hopefully it actually fits inside of my eye socket, or else I just wasted a year and almost $10,000 worth of work and effort into this eyeball. So let's just open this thing up, hope for the best, and see the most futuristic eyeball ever. I don't know why, but I am insanely nervous right now, so let's just get to it. So drop a like on this video, and let's see what this futuristic eyeball looks like. I can't even open the package. All right, here we go. I've got it started, and now let's see what this futuristic eyeball looks like inside. All right, I have it opened, and now let's see. Yo, there's actually another envelope inside of here, so it's got to be inside of this one. So let's open this thing up and see just what this eyeball looks like. All right, we have it in here, and now, yo, this is crazy. All right, so I have the eyeball inside of my hands, and now I'm about to look at it for the first time, and yo, this eyeball is insane. I can barely even see it. That is how invisible it is. It's like a clear eyeball, but way thicker and way better. It's gonna look insane when I wear it. It almost might look reflective. So there is only one way to find out. So let's put this eyeball in and see what it looks like. When I made this eyeball, I figured if I made this invisible futuristic eyeball so thick, it would be kind of reflective, and you would see all of my scar tissue behind my eye socket. Very good and very reflective, which would make it look insane when I wear it. So let's open up my eye and see what it looks like in 3, 2, 1, and yo, it actually looks insane. Like, it's definitely reflective, and it's holding my eye socket open, so it looks way bigger. It's almost like I have a layer of clear coat or something, or glass sitting on my eye socket, which is absolutely insane. I think this turned out way better than I ever expected it to, because it's like I'm wearing a pure glass eyeball. Like I took a chunk out of a window and put it inside of my eye socket, which I have never seen before. This is so cool. Like, look how cool this eyeball looks compared to the rest of the eyes in my collection. It's almost reflecting off of every single eyeball in the collection, which no other eyeball does that. I do have clear eyeballs from when I was younger, but as you can see, this new clear eyeball is way more reflective and almost looks like water. It is that clear. But I would give this new eyeball a 10 out of 10. It is amazing, and it's better than I thought it would ever be. So with that being said, let me know in the comments how you like this eyeball, and comment another eyeball that I can get, and I might just get that eyeball soon. And with that being said, drop a like on this video, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Peace!